If you ask me what one inexpensive purchase you can make that will take all of your streaming to the next level, I'm gonna have to point you to this tried and true webcam right here. In this video, I'm gonna give you a long overdue review of the Logitech C920 HD webcam. Let's do it. Hey, this is Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time, and my mind is a little boggled by this one. This webcam has been around since January of 2012, and there has yet to be a competitor that can unseat this bad boy right here as the all-around champion in the souped-up webcam space. Now, whether you're doing a Skype interview or you're streaming live to Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, or some other platform, you just plug in this USB webcam and your audience will notice a difference. Let's do a quick comparison just so that you can see the difference that I'm talking about. Well, alrighty, I am at my MacBook Pro right now, and I'm using the built-in webcam. As you can see, it's not a absolutely terrible quality video, but it's not necessarily up to the standard that I have for my live streams and for the productions that I do. Quite frankly, this is the setup that many people use for doing Skype interviews, for doing live streams, and even for creating full-out videos. But what would it look like if we were to switch to the C920? Let's try it out right now. Hey, I mean, come on. Do you see what I see? The quality is obviously significantly improved. Nothing else has changed besides the fact that I'm using the Logitech C920 instead of the built-in webcam. You can see the graininess is gone and the image quality is just much better. You like it, don't you? Oh yeah. This thing is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's get a little geeky for a second. This widescreen HD webcam can actually do full HD video calling at 1080p with some software and 720p on others. It just depends on the program that you're using and what it can handle. It also does H.264 compression within the webcam. Now, this is the most commonly used video format for recording, compressing, and streaming video content. Now, whether you're posting your videos to Facebook, YouTube, or somewhere else, that's what you want. But here's the thing, this right here is gonna take the load off your computer by doing that processing right inside the camera, like magically. So you don't have to worry about your computer running out of juice because of a bunch of, complex processing. It also does automatic low light correction so that even if your light, it's not the best, like this setup that I have right here, the video quality is still gonna be pretty darn good. Just take a look at this setup with relatively low light using the built-in webcam. It looks pretty bad. It's very grainy and it's nothing to write home about. Now, how will the C920 do? Well, here you go. Look at that. I mean, yes, it's dark, but that's because there's hardly any light. The actual image quality is still pretty good. And that right there is exactly what we want. When you combine all that with the autofocus capabilities that the C920 has, you have a recipe for awesome. Now let's just talk about audio for a quick minute, because here's the thing. People will put up with crappy video, but they're not gonna put up with crappy audio. That's why I always use a separate mic to handle my audio. For example, I'm using this lapel mic right here. Now, but what if you don't have a separate mic? Well, the C920 has you covered. It has built-in dual stereo mics with automatic noise reduction. Now, while I don't use this for my streams, the audio quality, I think it's still pretty decent. Hey, this is Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. The C920 is actually tripod ready. You can connect it right at the bottom here to any basic tripod attachment. And it also has this universal clip that allows you to easily mount it on a laptop or an LCD or any monitor that you may have. I mean, these guys basically thought about everything with this one. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it just amazes me that nothing has come along in the last 5+ years to unseat this video champion. So if you do any kind of online video using your built-in webcam, I highly recommend you spending the money and getting this bad boy right here. It's available on Amazon at the time of this recording for 62 bucks. Yeah, 62 bucks for all of that. I'm gonna have to give this a 5 thumbs up. Wait a minute. You get the point. Okay, so I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that we're pretty much at the end of this video. The good news, no, the great news is that I have a lot more great content coming your way every single weekday. So go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Why not? If you're on Facebook, like the Become a Blogger Facebook page and add me to your See First list. But let's end this bad boy with a question of the day. Today's question is this: do you use an HD webcam? If so, which one? Leave a comment and let me know. This is Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. And until next time, take care and God bless.